Hello, welcome to Uplifting Stories. Today's story is called Rose's Revenge. Bertie, here's your hat again, tossed down behind the couch on the porch. Instead of being hung up in the closet, soon you would have called the family to help you look for it. Come and pick it up. I'm going to require you to stay indoors all day the next time your hat is out of place. You need to remember that. Bertie's mother spoke emphatically. Bertie, a little sheepishly, said to himself, I better try to remember. Mother means it. She doesn't often speak so seriously to me. The boy was in the children's room, busy painting with his new box of collars. Rose, his little sister, stood by, watching him with admiring eyes. It was fun for a while, but Bertie got tired of it, and he leaned back in his chair, wondering what he should do next. Presently, a bright idea struck him, and he jumped up. Rose, you put away those things for me, won't you? He asked. I haven't got time. Where are you going all of a sudden? Asked Rose, beginning to pick up the paintbrushes and collar box. Oh, out with my sled. I promised Jimmy Lane and Ned Wheeler to go coasting with them this morning. I forgot about it until this minute, and I wonder where my hat is. Oh, Bertie, can I go with you? Begged Rose. I'll clean this all up for you, and I won't be just but a minute. Mother said I might go with you the next time you went to the hill if you take care of me. You'll let me, won't you, Bertie? Not this time, answered her brother, looking under chairs and tables for his hat. Do you suppose a fellow wants to be bothered with a sister to take care of when he's going in for fun? I didn't think you'd take me, persisted Rose. The other boys pick their sisters, though, and I haven't had a good ride all winter. Please, Bertie, I'll help you find your hat. Thanks, but I found it myself. For a wonder, it was on the hat rack for once. Before Rose put in another word, Bertie was off. Poor Rose stood looking after him, blankly for a moment. Then her face grew hot with anger. He's a selfish boy, she said angrily, and I know what I'll do. Now, Rose didn't know exactly what she would do, but by the time her brother came into dinner, she had quite forgiven him. She remembered it again the next day, though, when Mother, coming into the children's room, said, Quick, children, get ready. Mrs. Brown has called to offer me a sleigh ride, and she says that there is room enough for all of us. But hurry, the horses must stand waiting out in the cold. Oh, boy, cried Bertie, jumping up in delight. The Browns' big sleigh. Think, Rose, buffalo robes, and bells. Where in the world is that hat now? Rose was putting on her woolen jacket and getting her mittens and her hat. She was so busy she had not heard what her brother was saying, and he, disgusted at seeing her already, broke out in a loud reproach. That's all you care about, you selfish person, he cried. You're all ready and you don't care whether I have to stay or not. I haven't had a good sleigh ride this whole winter. Where is my old hat? I know where his hat is. I saw it fall behind the big chest a little while ago. I supposed if I didn't tell him and made him stay home, it would be my revenge. Rose looked a little triumphantly at her brother. Then she said, Hurry on, get your coat and mittens on. I'll find your hat. She ran to the chest and came back as her mother appeared at the door. Bertie looked a little sheepish as he followed his mother and sister out to the sleigh, and all he said was a hurried whisper. You're a good sister, Rose. He said to himself quietly in earnest this time that he had been selfish and a careless boy, and that this sort of thing had to change right now. Rose's revenge worked. It's kind of like our earlier story about those coals of fire. When we're kind to others and we can show them love, it seems to make a change in their hearts.